Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. A 3-knife challenge rendition, if you will. Always tough for me for 3 knives. What 3 knives, if you had to run out of your house in the middle of the night, or what 3 knives would you take if you could only choose 3? I believe that's it. I believe the original tag was, if you have to go in the middle of the night, what 3 knives would you take? You can only take 3, so which ones would they be? Now, Donnie B all day tagged me in a comment on Captain Electro's video, so shout out to those guys, to Cap, to Donnie. I'm going to make this an open tag and open challenge. So many of you have already done it, but if you haven't been tagged, consider yourself tagged. Tag, you're it. So 3 knives. If I was running out in the middle of the night, that's 3 knives that I need to have some kind of skill set with. That's 3 knives that I am going to bank my life on. What 3 knives would I take? That's a toughie. It's a toughie. First world problems. I'm a first world knife guy, so I've got knives to choose out the yin yang. Wham, wham, right? I get it. But it is a tough challenge. So I thought, what 3 knives would I carry? Now, I'm showing y'all a bunch of knives because a lot of times I get up here and talk and yak and never show any knives, and people are like, nope, we're gone. So I'm going to show you 3 knives. Now, none of the 3 that I've showed you are in this group. I just want to show you some knives while we're talking. Before we do any of this, let's do our intro. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. We know that. I know that. Y'all know that. It's the weekends that are higher, unfortunately. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. We back to blue over here. We support Leo, all to the chagrin of many. How do you do that, Scab? Well, personally, I don't break the damn law. Used to a lot, I don't anymore. And when I do, because I accept responsibility and the consequences for such actions. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, let's keep it under 5 minutes. What 3 knives would I take? Not your favorites. You know, would it be your favorite? Because I got a lot of favorites that I don't know that in that situation I would take. So is that a favorite? Am I overthinking it? Probably. I dropped one of my tape, damn near hit my toe, cut it off, slap off. So that's the way to start the Saturday morning. It's my anniversary. Happy anniversary, Megatron. Son of a bitch. 17 years and going. She ought to be sainthood. This is my Spartan Harsey folder. I adore it. It was a grail knife from Brandon Thrasher. I absolutely adore this knife. And Thrash, if you hadn't done this challenge, you're part of that tag. But would I take it? Now, here's the truth. I don't know. But I'm going to name 3. This is in my top 3 folders, probably number 1, but I don't know that I would take it. So, Scab, shut up and tell us your knives. Okay, drum roll, please. Number 1 knife I would take, right out the chute. The Preacher. Why? I've had this thing reprofiled. Now, you're going to see some chips up here because I let my buddy Sean take it to the beach. For some reason, I don't know if he was fighting a shark or just decided to beat it. Well, no, I might have got him out. I had my Preacher reprofiled by DJ Horn. Now this thing is, I think, 8 millimeters, 7-8 millimeters thick, 10-inch blade, rosewood handles. This is hands down my favorite fixed blade. It just is. It built this channel. It was designed by my brother Donnie B all day. I love this knife. Why would I take this knife? I have more experience with this knife than any other knife. Big knife. Okay. So I can do what I need to do. I can chop. I can defend myself. I can slice the way it's reprofiled. This thing has busted cinder blocks, so it's tried. It's true. It's proven. That's why I'm taking it. So the Preacher would be the first knife. The second knife has to be the Nomad EDC. This is my do-all knife, designed by Zeke Menacho. But this knife is one of my all-time favorites. This gets more pocket time than any other knife, point blank, period. It just is. It's the size of a folder, the strength of a fixed blade. Perfect balance and shape for me. In my opinion, it works well for me. And finally, guys, to be honest with you, finally, that's not it. Where did I put the son of a bitch? Here it is. That was a little grammar right there. Finally, my Mohawk. This knife gets a lot of love, it gets a lot of hate. Here's the thing. This is my second one. I broke the first one. I've tried to be straight up with that. Ooh, Skip, you broke it. I was prying a lid off a 55-gallon paint drum. It's going to break. It's a $30 pocket knife. Why would I take it? This thing for me is tried and true and proven. Now, I get some people don't like it. They don't like the harpoon. They don't like this. They don't like that. But don't make shit, because it's my choice. Why am I choosing it instead of being a smartass? Real quick, guys, this knife sets up every video that I do. This knife cut sandblast hose. This knife has cut burgers. It's done everything. I'm comfortable with it. I know the lock. I know the drop. I know the whole thing. So, my 3 knives. The Preacher, the Mohawk, and the Nomad EDC. If I was running out of the house and had to live, these would be my 3. I'm Scab. You're not. Guys, seriously, open tag. Thrasher, if you hadn't done it, you're up. Love y'all. I'm out.